Welcome back to Rowdy Sports. Match day 5 review of probably the biggest stinkers of the tournament so far. We got Spain versus Cape Verde. Horrible game. Belgium versus Egypt. Pretty slow. Saudi versus Uruguay. Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Kind of mid. Iran versus New Zealand. Probably the only good game of this day. You can see I'm wearing a Barcelona jersey, and I'm not a Barcelona fan. All right, let's get into Spain versus Cape Verde. Probably one of the worst games of the day. 40-year-old goalkeeper keeping Cape Verde in the contest with 7 saves. Very lackadaisical from Spain. I'm wearing this jersey to signify how much I dislike Lamine Yamal. If a team can't play without their quote-unquote star player, then they shouldn't be ranked number 2 in the world. Everyone was shocked at how bad Spain played. Not just me and myself and I, but this has got to be. Spain starts slow to every tournament, but this is definitely losing their start. You know what I mean, or failing to start rather. I feel like if Luis de la Fuentes draws or loses in any of his next group stage matches, he has to be considered to be fired. Just like the Tunisia manager was moved on from, Spain would have to move on from this man. It doesn't matter if he won the Euros. He failed in the World Cup group stages, being the second most powerful team in the world. Moving on to Belgium versus Egypt. This was a pretty slow game. 2 goals. One from the first goal from Egypt, assist by Mo Salah. Second goal was an own goal moments after Romelu Lukaku got subbed on, close to like the 75th, 80th minute. This was a pretty disappointing game from a bettor's aspect. I mean, there was really nothing that you could have done to get money out of this game other than bet the line of maybe like more than 1.5 goals in the game. But I think the line was like 3.5. So realistically, you're betting the under on that, and you're thinking that, Mo Salah's birthday, he's going to score. You know what I mean? He did get an assist, but, not exactly what people were hoping for. He had 1 shot on target. KDB had a slow game. Leo Trossard had a slow game. Jeremy Doku was pretty uninspiring. I mean, he definitely tried. He was definitely fighting throughout the half. I think that Leo Trossard and Doku were probably the most influential players on the field, but they just weren't successful today. You could really see the FIFA power rankings flaw with this one, considering that Egypt is 35th and Belgium is 12th, and it looked like they were dead even 100% of the game. This was a pretty frustrating day, I imagine, for most gamblers, unless you're betting the unders. Unless you're betting the unders, and then you crushed it. I mean, betting that Spain isn't going to win. I saw a person posted $1 million bet to make $80,000 off of a Spain win, and he fucking tanked, obviously. Moving on to Saudi Arabia versus Uruguay. Maxi Araujo, that guy's a baller. He's a superstar. One to watch for sure. Plays for Sporting Lisbon. Left wing back, left midfield, kind of everywhere on the field. He was a dangerous player. I mean, you could see this dude stretching the play everywhere. The only problem was that Uruguay looked so selfish in play. Everybody wanted to finish, but nobody wanted to assist, is what it felt like. They were ready to fight for every ball for sure, and there was a good amount of cross field passing, but I maybe counted 3 through ball plays for chance creating into the box. It wasn't a very enthralling game, this 1-1 draw, but yeah, I don't have a lot of positive to say about either squad here other than Maxi Araujo looking bomb. I mean, he's a player that I could see any Premier League team signing and that team doing better immediately. Maybe not Manchester City, but he definitely would be super influential to replace Leandro Trossard at Arsenal, or maybe come in on the left at Manchester United. That would be probably a good buy for them, but I just don't think that he's the target of a lot of purchases. I think it's because of Sporting Lisbon being so frugal with their sales. Moving on to Iran versus New Zealand, probably the best game of the day. Definitely the best game of the day. 4 goals, 2 assists for Chris Wood, 2 goals for Elijah Juss. But let's talk about Iran for a second. They definitely seem to want it more than it really felt like they wanted it. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong. New Zealand came out fighting, but Iran just looked really impressive. The 36-year-old right back, Ramin Reza, I'm not going to get that right. We're going to just call him Ramin. Ramin, the 36-year-old right back with a goal and assist, and just looked like he was everywhere on the field. I mean, he was showing up in the front line. He was doing amazing defensive tracking back, as he should be as a right back. He was holding down that right side pretty well. His goal was great. I mean, a poacher's goal, and he's a right back. He just showed up, bang, in the box, boom, finishes it. The assist, also very good. But I'm giving my man of the match to Elijah Juss. 2 goals, 26-year-old, first World Cup. I think that bigger things are on the horizon for him. I think he plays in, God, I don't know, maybe like the J League, and I think he's just better than that. Like, he's a very talented player. The first goal he scored from the layoff from Chris Wood, just right place, right time, and just smashed it home. It was a lot of the same for the second goal. Another layoff from Chris Wood to just smash it home. And honestly, it's hard for me to see this kid staying a nobody. He plays for Motherwell. He could probably move to a bigger league. He's in the Scottish Premiership. I see success from a player when they're scoring 2 goals in the World Cup. Maybe he doesn't go to a big name club, but he could probably move up the list to Rangers or Celtic. Maybe Hearts. They're doing very well in Scotland, but yeah, definitely my man of the match of that game. Very fun game to watch. All the other games were real stinkers. I'm sorry if you piggybacked my one bet that I posted. I don't know that anybody did, but either way, I'm sorry, it didn't cash. Although we are going to continue posting those bets to piggyback no matter what. So that's a match review of Day 5. Like, follow, and subscribe. And remember...